Have you experienced the trouble of building your own house or your business premises?
Expensive. Let's look for a pantry. Looks hideous. Oh no, how can I afford it? We trust our distant uncles, ain't we? Guess we have to wait and see.
Here we go again.
Now, it takes a lot of time. You have to find the land first, real estate, good prices, negotiations, then the contractor, then the interior designer, landscaper, electrician, plumber, the solar, everything. You have to find by yourself and you have to evaluate. Even the steel structures, aluminum fabrications, all those things you have to find. You have to find the suitable guy. And evaluating everyone, it's like a big HR job because you can't actually get enrolled with all these people and get their experience and with their past projects. No, you can't have that. So you just go here and there like that and you just choose whatever. I mean, you think it's par level, so you can choose, but having no background information about it. Now here's the thing: Cadlk collects all those categories, the good service providers, into one platform, just into one platform. So it's not like with me. You get application from here and there, and there are lots of service providers. You have a list and you can choose whatever you want. No, it's much more elaborate than that. So Cadlk, we get service providers according to their experience, the past projects. We are also having our own screening method of getting the good ones. Limited network into one platform. Limited network. So under each category, there are 3 or 4. So the customers can actually evaluate the service providers for the first time in their life. Not to ask your uncle, not to ask your relatives, not to ask your father, not to ask your neighbor or any office colleague about good service providers. Here's the thing: they might have actually have a good service provider according to their standards or according to their preference, but it will not cater you. So that's now I'm talking about the customer's point. Now customers have in Cadlk power of choice, and then they can evaluate by their experience. We describe about their experience, their clients, past projects. Third thing, evidence, pictures, maybe videos. And the most important thing, the customers in this chaotic, not apocalyptic, but chaotic system of COVID epidemics and all those things, customers can get their work done digitally. The process is digitalized. Customers can get the service providers, select them, or they can multiply select them and forward them their job to get an appointment, and comparing BOQs all are done under this platform. They can submit their documents, the details of the project, and all the things they can do under this platform. This is Cadlk. You might be thinking, what's in it for you? Well, different scale of service providers have different benefits. Smaller scale, let's start with the smaller scale. Smaller scale service providers have a large customer. They will attract more and more customers. On the long run, they will attract more and more customers because customers can view their projects. Customers know how good you are. What sort of experience you have, what sort of professionalism you have, they can view that. And for large scale service providers, it might not seem you want this thing or not because you have your own customer base and certain customers know about you. But hear me out. There are also new customers coming. Let's say millennials and generation Z, or what you might call generation Y or Z. Yeah. So these guys have no clue. And these guys might not actually listen to their parents, or they go on their own way. So it might be a problem in the long run, but not a big problem, but it might be a problem. So you can attract those and those segment, the future segment. And also the main thing for the big service providers is to enlist yourself into a platform where everything can be done in an instance. Because imagine the whole construction service industry is congested. There are like thousands and thousands of service providers under each category. Imagine solar. Solar, in this small country, they have 480 companies registered providing solar services. It's not a huge market yet, but still see the competition. So now amidst this competition, you might be doing well, but imagine a scenario where you can actually enlist yourself in one of these categories and people will move to this convenient service and they can select without a hazard, without any knowledge about construction. They can view under each category, under each service provider's experience, they can evaluate. So they might be shifting in the long run from the conventional Facebook posting stuff to Cadlk. So we are trying to channel most of the customers who are into real estate investments, who are doing projects, who are going to build a house or going to have their own business premises into one platform where they can acquire services. Now, LANKA is actually focusing on engineering consultancy, architectural consultancy, real estate consultancy, and business consultancy. Those are the main segments. But our service providers can do the rest. So it's from the start to end, customers can have the whole range of services in one go. That's our focus. That's our vision, to be the prominent construction related service provider in Sri Lanka. So we will wrap this up. You can't look at a YouTube video like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So we will wrap this up. So these are the benefits, and down the line we are creating also supply chain to all of our service providers and linking those service providers. And when it comes to basic economics, quantity makes prices go down. Higher quantities makes the prices go down. So our service providers down the line, it might be 6-7 months to build up a supply chain, but we are linking all our service providers into several supply chains, which might reduce the risk of having no materials in some different time periods, and it might actually reduce the prices, because 2 or 3 or 4 service providers getting plugged into one supply chain might actually increase their competitiveness by reducing the cost. So we will be the prominent ones to get the job done. So we will wrap this up and we will expect you to join hands with us into this beautiful venture where we can actually grow as a network and be strong as a network and get the job done and get customers satisfied more and more as we move along, making a collective mindset into one target to gain the attraction of our Sri Lankan people, maybe even foreign investors, to this platform where they can easily get their job done. Thank you very much. I'm Buddhika Dalwata, Managing Director of LANKA Private Limited.
Cadlk